Hey, Meg and Ryan, we're back. We're here with Robbie, the owner of NiteLites, and today we're talking about your lighting design at your home and just all of the different options that you have. So Robbie, tell us about some stuff.
Yeah, so it's good to be back. So I'd like to start with the downlighting. So we have a nice long driveway here, beautiful entrance here with the gas lanterns. And once you get past these lanterns to get to the house, I want to provide some safety lighting, even if you go for a walk at nighttime. And so I think it's really important to consider downlighting out of trees. And what we like to do is stagger left to right to left to right, and just enough, kind of a less is more approach. We don't want a parking lot here. We're just trying to do some soft downlighting. And that's way better than putting path lights all down the driveway.
Yeah. Why would you want to do that?
You know, the path lights, they look great on day one, and then they get hit by cars and landscape maintenance, things like that. Path lights are made for paths and sidewalks and swimming pool areas. For a driveway, downlights, that's the way to go.
All right, Robbie, we just walked all the way up this beautiful driveway. I noticed you were pointing out some downlighting. How does one, and we have this huge one, or a huge tree with the downlighting on it. How do we design a downlighting system? How do you pick the trees? How high do you go? How does this work?
Right, so again, a less is more approach to downlighting. I try to stagger left to left, and I'll space them 30, 50 feet sometimes. We don't need too much light, and also the LED that we use is only a 3 watt. I mean, it's the lowest lumens we have to give a nice soft shadow effect, to give you a little bit of safety lighting for the driveway. We don't want them too bright. Now we can make them brighter, but I try to go 3 watt, I try to stagger, and then typically I go about 25 feet up. That's a safe level to where it performs the way it should perform, but also we can service that light down the road. You don't want to go rent a lift and go 80 feet in the air to service the light down the road.
Absolutely. So that's a downlighting system. Next, we can go talk about uplighting.
Let's do it.
Cool.
So tell us more about what the process is with creating more uplighting for folks.
Yeah, so I try to focus on areas where our clients are going to spend time, kind of like here, around the home, the pool area. And I look for key signature trees like a palm tree or a live oak, crepe myrtle, things like that. We don't want to light every tree on the property, so we're looking for some balance from kind of left to right across the property, and then maybe some depth as well to give you that nice look. So this is a great spot that we uplit a few palm trees and an oak, and we also included some architectural lighting. So this was a really cool feature, and I thought with the brickwork, again, very soft and subtle, but we wanted to do a little bit of lighting in this little resort type area for the client.
Very cool. So what are we going to check out next?
So next what we'll do is we'll talk more about safety lighting.
So Robert, we've talked a lot about aesthetic lighting. I'm sure safety is a big concern for some of your clients. What are their options?
Yeah, so there's lots of different options when it comes to safety. So we've talked about the uplighting, but what about when it gets dark and you have guests or you're walking around the property at night? And so the step lights here are a perfect example of one safety light that we like to focus on and to help the clients get down steps, things like that. We also have here a path light. And with these path lights, they give you a pretty nice diameter of lighting there. And so we'll stagger those as well to help get people from A to B with the safety lighting. And then I know we talked about downlighting earlier, but that's another form of safety lighting.
Okay.
To give clients, if they go for a walk at night, sometimes we'll place a downlight in a certain spot that maybe a path light shouldn't be.
Okay.
So what's it like at the end of this process for the customer? What are the next steps after you do all these things?
Yeah, so the most important process to me is the end result. We want the client to be happy. A lot of our clients will add a light or they'll take a light away. Doesn't really matter. So I think the nighttime view, minor adjustments here and there, and walk the property with the client to make sure they have what they want. And then after the fact down the road, I call it the service after the sale. We want to come back and maintain the lighting system. And so we have preventative maintenance programs quarterly or semi-annually, and we'll come out, service the system, we'll clean lenses, we'll trim landscape that might have overgrown a light, we'll check backup batteries, we'll check the transformers, and we have a whole bullet points that we walk through to make sure we can service our client's system. That way it looks like it did the day we installed it.
So you just don't set it and forget it. You take care of them.
No, I want to form relationships for life with my clients and be there for them. And with the preventative maintenance, they have someone they can call and we'll take care of them.
Well, Robbie, thank you for having us here at this absolutely gorgeous property. What do you have on the docket for us on the next one? Do we know yet?
So yeah, on the next one, I'm still back and forth between a big commercial project we're working on, or maybe we'll go dive back into a residential. So you'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, stay tuned. Check us out soon.